I gave it to Brooke. Let's move on to sixth man of the year, though. I'm excited for this one. Who's your number three? Let's start with three because there's a lot of people who can be your number three.
Damn. Start with my three?
Yeah, who's your number three?
Yo, to be honest, I didn't really think about a three for this because I always thought it was like a two-man race.
It is a two-man race.
You can pick anybody, to be honest.
I'll say my three was Bobby Portis. I think Bobby Portis is having a really good year, and I think he's been able to fill in quite a bit when either Giannis was out or Brook Lopez was out, and then he's always solid off the bench. You can ask Tyler Elliott about that one. So he's my number three. But Austin Reeves was honorable mention, Danny.
He was my third on the list.
He was your third?
He was my third.
He was your third.
He was my third. Shout out Vanilla Ice, man. He deserves it.
How much you think he's getting this offseason?
Bro, people are saying 80 mil. That's just fucking ridiculous. He's not getting no damn 80.
4-year, 80 mil deal? What's that?
He'll probably
That's
get 50.
Yeah, he'll get the Caruso deal. 4 years, 36.
That's
no,
fair.
he's getting 50.
Fuck no. I get no 50. Damn 50.
Watch.
Austin Reeves?
It's the Lakers tax.
440. 440. I'll give him 4 years, 40 mil.
440, 441, around that.
Exactly. 445 is the max I'd go.
Josh Hart's getting 13 a year. I think Austin Reeves would get similar money.
Oh, well, and Josh Hart's a better player than Austin Reeves.
Well, if Josh Hart's getting, you said 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin might go out there and get 15, 20, 25.
He's not getting fit, bro.
He's not getting 20. He's not getting 20.
Depends on who his agent is. Clutch Sports need to clutch up for him.
LeBron does get his teammates paid. We know that.
LeBron does get his teammates paid.
Shout out Tristan Thompson.
Shout out Tristan Thompson.
Was on the Draymond Green show. I didn't listen to the episode, but I saw that.
You shouldn't. The viewers out there, you shouldn't watch that.
You should watch Lunchroom Debates.
Exactly.
Watch Lunchroom Debates. Plus MLS sideline reports.
Don't watch that bullshit.
My page.
Don't watch that bullshit.
Go check it out, man. IG, TikTok, I said IG already. YouTube. Hey, we're going live, man. We're going live.
Danny, did you have for sixth man of the year?
Yeah, Austin Reeves. I just fucking said.
Oh yeah. Oops. All right.
Respect greatness.
Who's
my number two?
Bro, I didn't say my number three.
You said you didn't have one.
No, I just realized Malik Monk. I'll go with Malik Monk.
Oh, okay.
Dickwad. All right, my number two was Malik Monk.
Yes. What?
Yes.
Dibo, I thought it was a two-man race between two other people. Did you?
It was a two-man race. I don't know what this man Danny's on.
Oh, God. That's a Devin Vassell pick.
No, Malik Monk's been better than Emmanuel Quickley. I know that it's Emmanuel Quickley. That's your two guys, right?
Yep.
He's been better than him.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has. In my book.
My number two is Malcolm Brogdon, though.
I don't respect Knicks players. Malik Monk.
My number two is Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon has been the best player coming off the bench this season. But what I value in the NBA, especially now with the Sixth Man of the Year award, is somebody who can come off the bench, and when my star needs load management, they can come in and they can give me the output I need. And that's exactly what Emmanuel Quickley has done. He's been able to fill in and have triple doubles against the Celtics when Jalen Brunson is out. He's been able to have 40-point games and 9 assist games, and he's really showed his ass basically when people are out and when he has to step up. And then off the bench, the last couple of games, he's having a cool 20-point, 20, 25, 24. So I think his scoring output, I think the energy he provides, the scrappy defense, I got to put him above Brogdon for me. Definitely above Malik Monk.
Bro, I'm about to cook this man's shit so bad, bro.
Go for it.
About to cook this man's shit so bad. So right now, for Sixth Man of the Year, I have Emmanuel Quickley at second. And for first, I have Malcolm Brogdon. And so why do I have Malcolm Brogdon as my Sixth Man of the Year?
Because you're a Celtics fan and you're biased.
I don't hate it. It's not ridiculous to say.
Please shut up. Let me talk. The argument I want to use is that Quickley's statistics, they're fake. His watch is fake.
Because he starts.
That watch is fake.
And here's why. So I'm on Dibo reference right now, and it says that Quickly is currently averaging 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, which, okay, it's very solid. But when you add context, he actually started in 17 games this year.
Yes.
Cook Dibo. Cook
Yeah.
Dibo.
And so when I go to his splits from this season,
Cook
with
Dibo.
his role as a starter this season with the Knicks, he was averaging 21 points per game with 5 rebounds, 5 assists on 39 minutes a game. Now, here's the fun part.
Okay.
When I go to his reserve stats, he's played 60 games off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Here are his stats off the bench: 12 points,
Cook.
4 rebounds,
Him.
and 3 assists.
Dibo. Cook. Let's get it.
Now let's go to Malcolm Brogdon's profile on Dibo reference. He hasn't played a single game. He hasn't started a single game this season.
He hasn't.
And so he's played 65 games off the bench this year. And here are his stats: 15 a game, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And now, with my conclusion, what is the criteria for Rookie of the Year? Statistics.
For Rookie of the Year? It's being a rookie.
Oh, my fault. 6 man of the year. 6 man of the year.
he messed it up. He sold.
You were cooking so hard, Dibo. You were.
It was one mess up. Let me talk.
No.
All right. Shut up. So, what is the criteria for 6 man of the year? Please tell me. What's the criteria?
Okay,
I'll tell you because it's the same reason why I had Malcolm Brogdon winning it over, and I didn't have Emmanuel Quickly. For me personally, Emmanuel Quickly has just started too many games. He's just started too many games for me to say, yep, he's the 6 man of the year. I might have to put him over Austin Reeves because Austin Reeves has become a starter recently, but
that's
Laker bias.
To have Austin Reeves over Emmanuel Quickly.
Laker bias, whatever, don't matter. He's just better. He's white, so he's just better. If we really look at it, he's just started too many games, and Malcolm Brogdon has been the best player that has been a consistent bench player. He has not started a single game. That's the criteria. He hasn't started a game. Malcolm Brogdon is my 6 man of the year, unfortunately, because he's a Celtic.
That's fair. But this is my list, and at the end of the day, what I value in my
list. Wait. And also for another huge criteria are the counting stats. And for counting stats, largely that's points per game.
Okay, if you want to go by counting stats, Jokic is going to be your MVP too. Okay,
that's not for bro. I said that mainly for 6 man of the year, not MVP.
I still don't think so. I think there's value to watching the game. I think there's value to watching a game and seeing how impactful somebody is. And my rebuttal to you would just be, this is my list, so I value certain things more. You say the criteria for 6 man is coming off the bench, but when in today's NBA, when load management is a high thing, when Jalen Brunson is an undersized guard, so he's going to miss quite a bit of games in the league, to have somebody you can plug and play and get you a 40 piece is amazing. And then plus those stats are very skewed before the new year, since the calendar year turned, he has been hooping. I don't know if you can look that up, but I would like to see his stats for the next 4 months or for the last 4 months, because if you want to go off counting stats, his stats for the last 4 months are going to be much better than Brogdon's.
Put it in the reel. You guys have to remember to put it in the reel.
This was a good debate, but I think Quickly's number 1. Let's not be ridiculous.
I gotta go take a leak.
Unacceptable.
That is very ridiculous to say. Very ridiculous.
I mean, I don't hate if you have Brogdon. I mean, it's a two-man race, but maybe it's Knicks bias. But I also think having somebody that you can plug and play, seeing the progression of somebody, and who's been better to end the season, because a lot of awards are coming down to recency bias this year. Who's been better
because he's been starting more games.
That's
and your whole statement is around like Quickly being used as a plug and play guy when Brunson's been out. Well, man,
he's also
what does that mean?
He closes.
He's been starting more games.
He closes.
And so that means his stats have been skewed.
Sure,
which I demonstrated right now.
When you guys are healthy, does Brogdon close the games for you? No.
When we're healthy, no.
Does Quickly close the games for us? Yes. Quickly plays the most impactful minutes. He plays minutes with Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle on the court. Of course, his scoring's not going to be up. Brogdon plays with Derek White and Grant Williams. His scoring's going to be up. His stats are going to have to be up. He has a different role. Quickly has a role, and for him to be versatile, where he can play the role as the second leading scorer, as the leading scorer, as the main facilitator on the team, and then when he can be a scrappy defender and a catch and shoot guy. The versatility almost wins it on its own. And Danny's missing this, but I'm cooking. Danny's missing this, but I'm cooking.
No, you're not.
All right, I'm back.
Danny, you missed it. I was cooking.
You're cooking?
I was cooking. Dibo had no rebuttal. Dibo was at a loss for words.
Dibo got cooked? That's a regular occurrence.
It's capping, bro.
That's a
We have
regular
the tape
occurrence.
right here. We have the tape right here.
We have the tape right here. Danny, I'll make sure to send it to the chat.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I'm very excited to see this.
Hey, quickly can have the 6-man. All I know is that Brown ain't gonna have a ring on his finger.
I didn't know. Is he going back to the Bucks?
You're not beating Philly and Milwaukee, monkey. I mean, oh God. I meant what I said. Though.
You're not dying.
Especially
on that
the
Philly
last
hill.
one.
Brogdon's about to have a
Beating him
reunion
in
with
5.
Milwaukee.
You're not gonna beat both of them in the playoff series. Is what I'm saying. Y'all probably gonna beat Philly, but you're not gonna beat
They
Philly
own
and
Philly.
then go
Guys,
and beat
let's be real.
Milwaukee.
They own Philly.